What's up YouTube, Teddy here, and today I have another headliner investment video for you guys. So far we've been making crazy profit on these cards, and hopefully this week we can continue that trend. Now, starting off with a card that we've been holding for a little bit, we have Rafinha. We got all of our Rafinhas under 40,000 coins. He's currently on 2 wins. And his third game is against Nice this Saturday. Now, Rafinha is already going for 44,000 coins, and I believe with his third win, we can see him go to around 50,000 coins. And if he goes to anything where he was last time he was at his third win, he went up to 55,000. But with that Brazilian SBC that dropped, I think that may affect his price a little bit. Now, the next card we are looking at is Benzema, who's currently on 2 wins. Now, this Benzema, I believe, is going for around 230,000 coins. Let's double check that. Okay, so Benzema is going for around 230,000 coins. We see a buy now for 228 right here. Now, his next 2 games are matches that they should win. I don't think this Benzema is that bad of an investment. He's already up a little bit, but it's not a ton at the moment. I will say my only issue with this card going up in price is that he's not like the craziest card in this game. Not many people actually use this Benzema. But I do think with the hype and everything with the 4th game, we can see him go up a little bit in price. Now, the next card we are looking at is Zano. He is currently on 0 wins, but he is a card I think you guys should keep your eye on in the following weeks. So when we look at this Zano, his next 2 matches are against Juventus and Atalanta. Those 2 games are going to be really hard for him to win. Now, if we look at his price, I believe he's going for around 660, 670. All right, he's a little more than I thought. He's around 690, I would say. So what I think we can see with this Zano is if he loses his match against Juventus and then loses his match against Atalanta, we can see him come down in price a decent amount. Now, that Atalanta game is going to be a really interesting one to watch, because if he does win that, his next 3 matches are games that are very winnable for Napoli. So we could see a good chance of this Zano getting an upgrade. If he doesn't win the match against Atalanta, the 4th game for them to get the upgrade would be against AC Milan, which would be pretty difficult for them to win. But the key thing to look out for is the fact that he's going to have 3 easy games in a row. So if you can keep an eye out for that Atalanta game, whether or not he wins or loses, I think we can see a really good buying window on this card. Now, the next card we are looking at is Oryzabal, who is actually projected to be in this week's Team of the Week. Now, when we look at his price, he's already inflated just because he is projected to be in Team of the Week. So Oryzabal is on 1 win at the moment, and if we look at his next 2 fixtures, they are fairly winnable. He is playing Getafe and then Alaves. I probably completely messed up those names, but those are 2 games that they could very well win, and that would put them on 3 wins. The only issue is the 4th game is Real Madrid. But we don't even worry about the 4th game, because all we ever do is sell after the 3rd win. So at the time of this video coming out, if you see a drop in price on this Oryzabal headliner for people panic selling him when Team of the Week gets released, we may have a nice little buy window there. Now, the next card we're looking at is Hradeki, who is currently on 1 win, and he is fairly cheap at the moment. When we go and look at his price, I believe he's going for around 28,000 coins. So 28.75 is the cheapest I could find. Looking at his next 3 fixtures, they are all fairly winnable. We have Mainz, Augsburg, and then SC Freiburg. Those are 3 games that he could very well win. And just looking at how cheap he is at the moment, I don't think he's a terrible buy. With this guy, you're gonna have to wait about 2 weeks until you can actually sell him. But with any of those cards that are like that in this video, you could just buy one and hold them in your club. Now, one card that just never seems to want to drop in price, even if he loses, is Holland. Dortmund are doing pretty crappy at the moment, but if we look at their next 3 fixtures, they are very winnable games. Now, looking at Holland's price, he's around 550,000 coins, but that's kind of high for him. I will say, if you can see this Holland around 500,000 coins at any point, you should try to pick one up. Now, the next card we're looking at is Upamecano, who is currently on 2 wins. Now, this Upamecano is playing on Friday against Augsburg. If we look at his record against that team, it's really good. The last 5 times they have met, Leipzig have beat them. So he's very likely to win. He'll get his 3rd win. He should go up in price even more. And on top of that, he's getting quite a few links that are going to be coming out soon that can push his price up even more. Now, we got our Upamecanos for 270,000 coins, but at the moment, I believe he's going for just over 400k. In my opinion, looking at this card and his price, I think with his 3rd win, we can see him go up to 450,000 coins or depending on how the link investments go, we could even see him push 500,000 coins. So it is a little late to be buying in on this card, but I do think there could still be a little profit in there. Now, the last card we're going to mention is Theo Hernandez, who is really expensive at the moment. He is currently going for like 850,000 coins. He's currently on 2 wins. He should win his next game, but the 4th one is against Inter Milan, so that may be a little tricky. Now, in my opinion, I think this card is really expensive at the moment, and honestly, I would just hold off, maybe wait and see if he loses that game or draws against Inter Milan, and then I would look to maybe buy into him. Now, before I end the video, there's just a couple cards I want to mention. Toko Ekambi and Diego Carlos should be getting their upgrades, and our other investment, Hintregger, is on 3 wins, and like I said, with all the headliner cards, you guys need to sell him before his 4th game starts. With that being said, that's going to wrap it up for this video. If you guys have any questions about these cards, what you should buy, what you should invest in, let me know in the comments down below. Once again, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Like the video if you want to see more content like this. Follow me on Twitch if you want to see the watch along for these headliner cards. The link for that will be in the description down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video.